Ma'am, shall we start, ma'am?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, ma'am. We can. Kusha, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please start, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
On behalf of Mohamed Sathak AJ College of Engineering and MIT Square, London, I invite all the participants for today's session. With my team, I feel honored to welcome all the senior professors, faculty members, and my fellow colleagues for taking a keen part in this FDP on cryptography and its applications. Welcome, everyone. A special welcome to our speaker, Dr. Shima Ramesh Maniath, Electronics and Communication Engineer, MVJ College of Engineering, Whitefield, Bangalore. Welcome,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you.
Let me invite our speaker for her presentation on today's topic, a novel efficient multiple encryption algorithm for real-time images. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. The screen is visible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So, good afternoon, one and all present here. So, today I would like to share one of my work that is a novel efficient multiple encryption algorithm for real-time images. So here, this is the agenda what I plan today. So I'll be skipping literature survey actually. So I'll tell you what is the motivation behind this for selecting this topic actually, and what is the objective of my research, and followed by publications and reference. So before starting about this algorithm, I just want to tell you a few things about what is information security and why we are focusing on we are giving more importance to information security nowadays. So as we know, this information security is nothing but the practice of defending information from the unauthorized access, right? And even we can also avoid make the disclosure, the modification, and even the perusal or inspection, recording, or destruction actually. So why this is more important, or what is the reason behind importance of information security? Because nowadays we can see there is a more number of increased vulnerability of mobile devices, hackism, and even you can see carrying out more attacks. Okay, it's becoming more and more easier and cheaper now. So with all these reasons, okay, the importance of information security is very important nowadays. So what is the expected outcome? The expected outcome for information in security is what actually we have to come up with a new solution, okay, or I can say the final prevention control wrapped around the sensitive information, nothing but what we call it as encryption. Okay, so before starting this, we should know what is encryption. So encryption is what we are converting our data into an unreadable format with the help of some secret key. So it can be basically of two types, symmetric and asymmetric. So symmetric means we are using the same key for encrypting and the same key I'm used for decrypting. So I'm sharing. Okay. So asymmetric means I'm using public key for encrypting and private key for decrypting. So two different key I'm using, not symmetric. That's asymmetric. So where not it can be applicable? What are the applications in real life? So real life, we know in social media, okay, we can see in every WhatsApp, if you open any particular group, or you can see it's image, like it is encrypted in the form of encrypted data, right? So encryption, it's mainly in the social media, okay, where encryption or information security is mainly can be applied in the case of social media nowadays. Then for banking, e-commerce, okay, for military applications, etc. So, what are the limitations of encryption? The main limitation is it's not sufficient to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, or availability of sensitive information. That is the main thing. Second thing is the computational communication cost. Okay, so this, if you're going with a heavy complex algorithm and with lot of steps and all, means it is no use actually. So that's what it is. Whether we can go with a robust or lightweight encryption technique, okay, which will give strong, which is strong, and which can show all the evaluation metrics, or which can give all the evaluation metrics with the good results. So that is our aim actually. And apart from that, cyber attack, including cryptographic attacks, stolen ciphertext attack, plain text attack, even key attacks. So many. Okay, okay, brute force attacks, and so many attacks are there. So these attacks also nowadays it is more actually. And so the last thing is key management. How we are going to manage the secret key? Secret key, if it is size is huge, okay, then it will difficult to use for encryption and decryption. And even if it is more complex also, is a problem actually. More calculation, more complicated calculation if you use it for key management, so that is not difficult. We have to make sure, so these all things should not come in our encryption algorithm. Okay, so what is the main motivation behind to select this topic is, as we know, we are living in a world which is becoming more and more connected with information technology, right? So, and even the use of cloud-based services, IoT, and all are our integral part of our life. So we don't know how safe our data is. So because here are some the major data security and theft happen in real time. I have mentioned here. 2014 we have iCloud attack. 16 we had a Union Bank of India first. Okay, there we have attack, and we in WannaCry ransomware attack. Okay, Vetya ransomware attack, etc. So I have just put some year-wise some attacks, okay, which we have faced. So to overcome all those things, okay, so what actually we have to do is, here you can see the analysis I have done, okay, cyber threat evolution from 1977 to up to 2022. Maybe the graph is not visible. So here you can see the attack, see it is increasing like abruptly, right? So because of this reason, okay, the online threat is in the last decade we need a strong encryption, that which is very evident actually. From this we can understand we need a strong encryption, which is very evident. So how to protect? So protecting privacy and security of the users is the need of the decade. So the need of the decade is what actually we have to protect with privacy. So that is the reason I have chosen this topic. Okay, so these are my literature surveys. So this I don't want to explain, so just I'm skipping. So the major research gap, what I understood from this is, as already we discussed yesterday, is how to how to decrease this computational complexity, which is having more number of iterative steps. This is a pitfall. So increasing computational complexity with high iterative steps is one thing which we have to try to minimize it in our algorithm. And lack of evidence of similar security performance on different forms of images, trade-off between image quality and security, and don't ensure the optimal image imperceptibility. These are the major pitfalls which I identified, okay, in this research area. So now come to our main steps. What are the main steps available in an image encryption algorithm? So if you go any image encryption algorithms, we have to do two steps. One is confusion as well as diffusion. So what is my confusion here? I have graphically have showed the very interesting and we can easily understand. Confusing means I am changing the pixels. See, I'm replacing 1 by 14. Yes, 2 by 5. The replacement I have put here 15 by 2. Okay, like this, I just shuffled it. Okay, so confusion means what? Substitution and complex scrambling algorithm that relies on the key and the input. What is diffusion? Diffusion means to hide the relationship between the cipher and image. So how we are going to hide in here? We are doing some mathematical operation like a big XOR operations. Okay, so what I'm doing, bit by bit I'm XORing. So I'm changing the pixel value. See, entire pixel value, first it is 1, 5, now it is replaced by 4. The pixel value itself I am changing. Here I'm just shuffling here. Okay, here are pixel values I am changing. Okay, so that's why diffusion and confusion. So the confusion normally we'll call it as scrambling. Okay, scrambling of the image. Okay, followed by diffusion means we are doing some big text or operations or some mathematical calculations which will replace the pixel values. So my proposed method or today's topic, that is a novel and efficient multiple algorithm, encryption algorithm for images. Okay, so actually what you're doing, why it is called as multiple in the sense, I'm using multiple encryption algorithm, that is 4 encryption algorithm I'm using. Okay, that is the already existing algorithm, only nothing new in this, but I have done the combination of all the 4 to make it more a novelty. Okay, so this method integrates scrambling followed by symmetric and asymmetric encryption. So I am using both symmetric as well as asymmetric encryption. That is symmetric will say asymmetry with 2 different. Okay, both I am using here. First I am scrambling followed by these 2. Then what I'm doing, my main agenda is how to use different multiple encryption algorithms. So I can't use all the 4 in one. So what I have done means I have divided my input image into 4 blocks, 4 equal blocks. Okay, so one block I am applying one encryption algorithm. Then finally I'm combining. So to make our encryption algorithm more strong. So DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid. So encryption first done with DNA as secret key. Second, RSA is known to everyone. That is reverse Shamir-Edelman RSA algorithm. DS, data encryption standard algorithm, and combined sign and cosine chaotic map. So all the four I am using it. Okay, so this is the step by step. It is easy to you can analyze. First, I'm dividing image into 4 blocks: block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4. Okay, each block I'm applying. So for example, block 1, B1 I'm applying DNA, B2 I'm applying RSA algorithm, B3 DS, B4 chaotic. That is asymmetric algorithm I'm using and symmetric I'm using. Okay, this and finally after encrypting all the 4 blocks, I'm combining and getting a final image. Like this is my result which I got after combining all the 4 algorithms. So first one, algorithm 1 is DNA algorithm. So as I told before starting this encryption, I'm just scrambling first. Scrambling in the sense I'm just shuffling my pixels. So this is the method I have used for scrambling. That is Arnold cat map. So Arnold cat map actually what is it? This is a mathematical equation behind Arnold cat map. So new pixel value is equal to or the after scrambling xn1 plus yn plus c1 is equal to matrix 1 1 1 2 into the existing pixel value. Okay, so pixel value this x and y and row and one pixel from row and one pixel from column I have taken, multiply with 1 1 1 2 matrix, so I will getting a new value that is replaced in xn plus 1. Similarly, replaced by yn plus 1. So like this scrambled have done first stage one. Okay, then DNA algorithm, as yesterday I told you, I'm using DNA digital coding technology. What is DNA digital coding technology? In DNA, we have 4 nitrogen base: adenine, thymine, guanine, cytosine. Each code is each nitrogen base is coded by digital like 00110110. Here, why it is known as complementary role means A and T are complement to each other. 00 complement is 1 1. G is 01, complement is 1 0. Right? So they are complement to each other. So A and T complement and G and C are complement to each other. Right? So like this, I can generate what 8 DNA map rule. So DNA map rule 1 means A is 00, T is 1 1, G is 01, C is 1 0. If I go DNA map rule 6 means A is 1 0, T is 01, like that. So any map tool I can use for DNA coding technology. That is our wish. Okay. So first started this after scrambling, after doing Arnold scrapping, this is my scrambled image. This I have bit XORed with the K1. What is K1? K1 is a DNA matrix which I got by using DNA ACTG. Okay, after doing this digital coding technology, that result I got like this. Again, I am XORing with the same DNA matrix. I am just shifting by 90 degrees. So you can see here, or I can say transpose of the matrix. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is coming down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just taking the transform. Okay, matrix transform. I'm getting encoded image like this. Again, this I'm XORing with the next K3. Third K3, how I got? Just flipping by 90 degrees. This I have shifted by 90 degrees. So one here and one is coming here. So I am getting K3. So final result is my encoded image like this. Okay, so this is my first algorithm, DNA algorithm, and this is a result. So the first portion of the block, divide block into 4, right? The first block, image block, that is hard portion of this Lena image, I have encrypted, scrambled first, encrypted, then recovered. This is the result first I got. Second thing is RSA algorithm. I think it's familiar to all. So what actually we have to do here? RSA algorithm is we have to convert first image into hex value. Okay, then I'm applying RSA algorithm, then generating the ciphertext. This decryption is just the reverse process, right? So RSA algorithm I have done, and this is the result I got. Input image block to encrypt image, decrypt image. So here I have shown the RSA algorithm equations. I'm not explaining in detail. We need a 2 number, right? P and Q, 2 primary numbers we need, because that is secret key for RSA algorithm. The primary numbers I have listed out here. In this I have taken 17 and 23. Why? Because 17 and 23 is giving me less number of time for encryption. So time established in second is 0.12 only. So that's what the reason I have taken 17 and 23. And the third is DS algorithm. I think this is familiar to all. Here, what we are doing is we have to take our pixel. Okay, each pixel is having 8 bit, right? So what actually we have to do? We have to take our input image. Okay, and we should do first initial permutation, right? Then what you have to do that the pixel we have to split into two. One is right 32-bit and the left 32-bit, right? So in that, what you have to do with the help of a secret key K1, okay, K1 with the help of this function. What is this function doing? This box is function. It is converting 32 bits into 48 bit first. Then we're doing bit XOR with a 48 bit secret key. Then again we're converting that 48 back to 32 bits. So this is the secret key which got by using this method. Okay, so this what actually we are doing this with the help of this function DES. Okay, I'm getting a new 32-bit data that is bit XORed with the left 32-bit data. Okay, that again given to right. Again K2 is coming, again that is shifted to right. So this is will be keep on going for 16 iteration. I have done for 16 iterations. Okay, finally I'm doing the initial the reverse of permutation, and I'm getting the output here. So this is the DS algorithm which is similar to all. So this I have done for the block 3. Okay, and this is the result which I got, input image, encoded image, and the decoded image. Now, finally, is a combined sign and cosine, little complex actually, but I have taken the secret key in such a way that the encryption time is, decryption time is limited actually. So what actually we are doing in combined sign and cosine chartic map is, it is having actually 3 main steps. One is the sine and cosine chartic map is proposed through non-linear dynamic analysis first one. It's non-linear dynamic analysis. Second one is image confusion and diffusion process are performed here by using pixel shuffling, by bit plane separation, followed by XOR operation. So these things are doing here, both confusion and diffusion. This one confusion, second XOR is diffusion. Okay, this is second step. Then third is security key. How the security key is generated here with the help of ASCII code to floating point number conversion. So we have generating a random characters, okay, as a secret key. That character is converting into ASCII code. Okay, with the help of ASCII code, we are with the help of that ASCII code, we are generating an initial conditions and control parameter. These both are the another key for this algorithm. So here we have multiple key using to do this combined sine and cosine charting. This is a block diagram. Just quickly, I'll tell you what is happening here. This is the one part of my block image which has to be encrypted. It is 128 cross 128. Okay, this I have converting into first binary, decimal to binary conversion I'm doing here. Okay, after that each row if you take, okay, you can see how many like it will be having that. For example, this is 128 cross 120 means there you can see 128 cross 128. That was number of binaries will be there, right? Each pixel I'm converting into binary. So one pixel contain 8-bit binary. So second again 8-bit binary. So I like that each thing I'm converting. So I'll be getting a binary image like this. Okay, binary 8-bit binary image like this. I'll be getting that 8-bit. I'm just converting into plain 8 plain image. So plain 1, plain 2, plain 3, etc. P8. 8 plain binary images I'm generating. Okay, that is XORed with the combined sine and cosine charting. So how we are getting combined sine and cosine charting map? I told you we are generating a 16 character, okay, ASCII code that will generate initial conditions and parameter. This is another secret key. I'll tell you the mathematical equation behind this initial condition parameters. Okay, this is given to the combined sine and cosine map, which will calculate and give you one result. Okay, that result is an 8-bit plane like this. That 8-bit plane, okay, 8-bit plane. So that is bit XORed with this planes. Okay, plane by plane, one up to 8 plane we have. Each plane bit XOR is happening here, and that is combined, and we are getting a final encoded image like this. So this process is by expert is a little complicated, but mathematically, if you do, it's very simple actually. So this is the ASCII code I generated for generating initial conditions and control parameter. Okay, this one ASCII code randomly generated. So each ASCII code. Okay, this if you consider is like each is having 8 bits. So we have eight ASCII code here. Okay, So what actually combined sine and cosine chartic map is given by this mathematical expression. And here we have two set, okay, that is xm ym. What is xm ym actually? Xm ym can be obtained by using this equation. Okay, here you can see how the xm and ym can be generated. And here this is converted into 48-bit binary representation. This is denoted as bx1 and bx48. Okay, so we are converting xm ym into 48-bit binary representation with respect to x and y. Okay, and this real number xm, rx1 and rym are subsequently found to the binary representations. How it can be obtained is explained here with the help of mathematical expression. Here. This is the equation for rxm and rym. Okay, actually we are converting this into binary. So into 2 raised 0 into 2 raised 1. Okay, then finally, for calculating the initial conditions and control parameters, the mathematical equation is AM, BM. AM, BM are the two secret key, okay, which can be used for this generating and initial conditions and control parameter. To calculate AM, BM, I need RXM and RYM. So to calculate RXM and RYM, I need BX1, BX2. So like that, we have generated, okay, we have generated all those things with the help of ASCII key. So now the thing is always you have to make sure this AM, BM should have a range. It should be within 0 to 1. Okay. And so if we change the range according to the result, you can see it actually. So these are the this should be in 0 to 1, and they are the internal security key. And finally, to get the 8 chaotic map, I told 8 we have 8 chaotic map, right? So that can be obtained by using this formula. Okay, so this is the formula behind this combined sine and cosine chartic map key generation. So here I showed all the keys. It's all keys I'm using here. So key space analysis is mainly talks about what are the secret key we have used in your algorithm and how strong your algorithm in such a way that the attacker can can hack your key secret key, or we can say that it is able to resist the brute force attack. So brute force attack is the attack will talks about how strong your secret key is. So the attacker can attack or break your key or not. Okay. So here you can see these are the parameters I told. I am using a secret key AF, BM, XN, then initial conditions and control parameters. And this all the range of the secret key I have taken. Okay, within 0 to 0.9 range it can be. This also be a 0.5 XN I have taken. And this random, I told random ASCII key I'm using 8 key for XM and YM for initial condition control parameters. Okay, so if you see calculate the binary bit, if you use AM maximum 8 bit, this is 8 bit, 8 bit. Here I told 48 we have keys, so 48 into 8, 384. Here also 48 we have keys, so 48 into 8, 384. So if you add all those things, you will get 792. And the formula to find the key space is 2 raised to the total number of bits used for the key. Why 2 bits? Because we are talking about binary 0 and 1. So 2 raised to. So since what is the criteria is to resist a brute force attack, the key space should be more than 2 raised to 100. That is the criteria. So I am getting 2 raised 792. So my algorithm is large enough to resist the brute force attack. I am getting more than 2 raised to 100. That is 2 raised to 792. I am getting. So this is the result analysis of the combined sine and cosine map. So that block 4 encrypt image, decrypt image. So here you can see the combined the key space analysis. We are using RSA algorithm. RSA key size is 1024. It is 2 raised to 1024. For DNA, these are the secret key I use. Adenine, thymine, guanine, ACTG combination. So here 8888. So here 8 4 so 32. So 2 raised to 32. I can go. DS, we know the secret key is 56. That is fixed actually 56 secret key. So 2 raised to 56. And combined sine and cosine just now I told 792 we are getting. So 2 raised to 792. So if you see all keys are very strong actually. So if we add all the key, because if the attacker knows DNA key, because DNA key is 2 raised to 32 only, less than 2 raised to 30. But this ACTG combinations randomly we are generating. So it is difficult for the attacker to know what is the combination of DNA matrix. Apart from that, there we are using DNA coding technology. In that, which coding we have used? Coding 1, 2, 3. We have 8 mapping, right? 8 coding we have. So that here you should know. So like that, it's too much like complicated. So it will be difficult for the attacker to understand all those things and to get the decrypted out. Okay. So if you go with any encryption algorithm, okay, you have to prove that whether your encryption algorithm is secured with all the security analysis. So we'll call this evaluation metrics. We have to go through with all the evaluation metrics to prove that how strong your encryption algorithm is. So the main evaluation metrics we have to go through is one is anti-statistical attack capability analysis. What is anti-statistical attack capability analysis? In the sense, in this you have to show histogram analysis. First one, that is histogram analysis. What actually shows about the, it should be uniform, more uniform, and reduce the correlation between the adjacent pixels in the cipher image. So if you see the original image histogram and encoded in original image, you can see the difference here. Here it is randomly, the pixels are randomly distributed, right? Original image. Okay. But if you go with the encoded image, it is uniform. So if it is uniform, means we can say our algorithm is strong, or we can say it is anti-statistical attack. Okay, we have proved with anti-statistical attack, we can say. Okay. Second thing is, second thing comes under anti-statistical attack is correlation analysis. Yesterday we have showed already correlation. It will produce cipher image with sufficiently low correlation between the neighboring pixels. So this is low correlated, as red color, and blue color is highly correlated. That is for input image. So this is the formula behind this. By using this formula, okay, we can calculate the correlation coefficient value. Okay, and next is information entropy analysis. Okay, this is mainly used to judge the randomness of the image. So either your image is random or not. So why? Because anyway encoded image is random in nature, right? So information entropy of a random image with 56 gray level is close to 8. So after calculating the histogram value, so if you can see your histogram, if you can see if the entropy value is close to 8, then you can say your then you can say what actually your algorithm is strong. Okay. So next thing is about anti-differential attack capability. So what is anti-differential attack capability? Means in this we had to calculate NPCR and USA. Again, yesterday we had discussed NPCR is number of pixel change rate, and it's the formula to calculate NPCR value, and USA is unified average changing intensity value. So as I told, NPCR value should be near to 100%, and USA should be near to 33.4%. And structural similarity, that is SSIM, it tells about how similar your decrypted image with respect to the input image. So as I told, decrypted image should be ditto same as an original image. So similarity is 1. You should get a value of 1. Okay. This value range from 0 to 1. No similarity means 0 or negative value. If it is fully similarity, means you will get a value as 1, like this. Okay. So if we go with security analysis, so what I have done is I have taken some 10 images, 10 random images I have taken, and for the 10 random images, so these are the size of the images. Okay, name of the image, size of the image, and I have calculated the NPCR and USC and SSIM value. Okay, so I got almost near to 99.6 for all the value, and I have taken the average. Average also I'm getting 99.6, and even USA also, it's coming 33, near to 33. So which may show that which just proves that my algorithm is strong compared to the existing. Okay. And if you go with correlation coefficient analysis, okay, of the original image as well as encoded image, here what you can see, the original image value as it should be near to 1, and in the image value should be less, because they are not at all correlated to each other. It should be negative value. So I have taken horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. Okay, so all the 3 cases I'm getting original image value near to 1, and encoded image value is near to negative value or less than 1. So this also shows that a correlation coefficient also giving better result. So here I have taken for 3 images, Lena, Pepper, and Baboon. Okay, we can take for different any size image or any whether grayscale or color. We can take and we can check our algorithm. And result comparison I have done for 3 existing work. Okay, one work of Rasool et al. And Zhang Chen and even Zuli and Quan. These 4 work have compared their encryption algorithm have compared with their results. So these are the values I got actually. Okay, and even if you go with the NPCR value and USCA value also, we can see it's 99, approx 99 I'm getting. USCA is 33.4 and entropy 7.9. So if we compare with all the result also, our value also near to this their value only. It's not like this algorithm is not at all giving good result. They are also giving good result. So compared to them, I'm getting vertical the correlation value. I'm getting little better. Negative value I'm getting negative means they are not at all correlated to each other. Okay, that is good actually. If you're getting less than one is very good. And NPCR is getting 99.6 and USCA 33.4 and entropy 7.9. I'm getting near to 8. I'm getting. So what is the main conclusion of this work is actually this work is giving us integrity and authenticity. Okay. And if you see because here to prove my algorithm is better, so I have taken 10 random images. Okay. And done result analysis, so circuit analysis for all these 10 different images. And I'm getting the value close to the optimal value. As I told, USCA 33, NPCR 99, and the correlation values I'm getting near to 1 for an input image and near to negative value or near to less than the 1 for the encoded image. So from this, what I can say means this algorithm is highly robust against anti-statistical and anti-differential attack. It can be adopted for network security as well as in secure communications. Also, we can use algorithm. And his work have published in International Journal of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Okay, it's a good journal and it's corpus indexed also. That's about this work. These are my publications related to this work and references. So, any doubt in this work or anything if you want to discuss, we can discuss now.
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
Yes, yes, sir.
Nice definition, ma'am. I have doubt in the RSA, ma'am. Please go to the RSA.
Yes, sir. RSA, we have done like for image. This we are doing for image, sir. Actually, maybe
previous slide, ma'am.
Previous slide. I think RSA here, sir. RSA.
Next one.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Here, how to select P and Q value, ma'am?
So prime number should be prime number.
Okay, ma'am. Based on this,
so I have done all. I have randomly taken all some prime numbers. Sir.
Okay, ma'am. But why you select 70 and 23 only?
Yeah, because I'm getting time established for encrypting is very less for this number.
But the first one is 0.01, ma'am.
0.1 only. But for this, if I go with this, sir, encrypted image is not doing that much. Encryption is not happening actually properly. Okay, so this is yes.
So you select the third one, ma'am. First one is very low compared to third one. Second one is very low compared 3. Why you did 1 and 2, but you selected 3? That's the doubt.
That one is that reason is first I have done first with 7 and 5, but encryption is not happening that much. Still, I can see this Lena image, her hair I can see in my image actually. Encryption is not happening. So I changed it 11, 13. I'm getting 0.0.04, but again the image is not that much good, sir. I can see the output here. If I go 70 and 23, the time is less. Okay, even though 0.01 and 0.04 is less compared to 1, 2 only, but I'm getting this result. In this result, we are not able to make out the output, sir. That is the reason mainly.
Okay, and also another doubt, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because I'm working in mathematical cryptography, I am from SM University here. Myself, Manigandan.
Good, sir. You can share, sir. Even I'm pleasure to listen, sir.
You are using DES, ma'am. Data encryption.
DES I used only for this.
But AES also exists, right?
Yeah. AES.
So A is advanced of DES, right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So I'm asking you whether shall I work with AES? The same
you
work?
Can go with AES only. What happened because I'm using a 4 algorithm, right? DNA, DES, RSA. So what is happening if I use AES, right? It's not supporting actually. I am getting a lot of error. So if I go with DES, because I'm combining the result also, as I told, after doing all encryption, I'm doing combining. So combining, I'm getting difficulty in combining. So what I did, I changed AES and I tried DS. So it works perfectly for me. That is the reason I put AES. DS. Actually, I want to go with AES only because that is advanced encryption standard, right? Since I'm not able to combine all the 4 images, so I gone with the DES. You're correct, sir. We can go with AES only. AES is better than DS actually.
Okay, ma'am. Another doubt, ma'am. The same in the same slide. So in the generally crypto system has 2 types. One is symmetric crypto system, another one is asymmetric
Yes.
cryptosystem.
Yes. Yes.
Symmetric
Yes.
cryptosystem means encryption key and the decryption key are both the same.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Asymmetric cryptosystem means one public key is there, one private key is there, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But you are using both this both the method in the same system, right?
Yeah, same system. All like say one image, same image. I'm dividing into 4, and I'm applying 2
So
for
RSA is
symmetric.
a public key cryptosystem, I know.
Uh,
DNA is a public key cryptosystem, is it?
DNA actually, sir, public and that's asymmetric. Public and private I am using here because one key is private. DNA is private because that is known to me only. My DNA I only know, right? That is a secret.
Yes,
DNA
ma'am.
is but
And also I have one doubt, ma'am.
yeah.
See, nowadays elliptic cryptography are used because of the efficiency.
Yeah,
Okay, ma'am.
yesterday I talked about ECC only.
Yes, yes, yes. But if you use RSA also taking too much of time comparing with the EC, but you are using 4 algorithm in a particular system.
Yes,
But
yes.
what is the time efficiency, ma'am?
Because some image size is very small, right? This is like 156 or 56 image. I'm converting into 4 block. 128 plus 120 is 120. So yeah,
You are putting the 4 different
4. Yeah.
algorithm
So
in a particular system.
yeah. I got around.
Comparing RSA alone with ECC,
Okay.
ECC is best with RSA. Okay.
Yes.
If comparing ECC with DS, ECC very best. If
Yes.
comparing ECC with chaotic map, ECC best. But
Yes,
if
sir.
comparing the whole algorithm, what is the time complexity, ma'am? Comparing
Time
ECC,
complexity actually ECC is actually less compared to this one. ECC altogether yesterday I got around 63. I think yesterday showed. I think around 2, 3, 4 minutes it is extra actually. But this method is giving me more time because here chaotic map is giving more time. DS, RSA, and DNA took very less fractions of second only because I'm combining, right? So even after decrypting also. I face difficulty in the time complexity compared to ECC. Here, this method is a little more actually.
Ma'am, you're dividing the image into 4 blocks, so you are using 4 algorithm DNA, RSA, DS. Suppose, I don't know. I'm asking you my doubt. If you divide the image, say 8 blocks.
Yeah. Then if you want to make it more complex, you can ask 8. You should do 8 complex algorithm. Then otherwise,
it's available. So 4 is
available, sir. It will be more complex. It will be more time taking. And even we have to check whether we can able to combine or not, because after encrypting we have to combine all the 8 images, sir. While combining, lot of issues I faced actually in this method. That is the reason I didn't use AES. AES I'm using instead of DS. I find difficulty in combining all the 4. But here it went smoothly for DS. So while combining also we have to see whether is because so many like different algorithms, different algorithm, the result, the image what you're getting won't be compatible while combining. So many problem I face actually. That is the reason I'm not gonna. So you can go with 8 block, you can go with 16 block also, you can go with the 24 block also. That is we can do. Like some papers are there, sir. Like so many papers are there.
Yes, ma'am. I'm working on that. I'm working mathematical cryptography. That's why I'm asking the doubt, ma'am.
Yeah, we can divide into different blocks, and if your computation complexity is less, means you can do with any number of division actually, no problem. So if you go with different algorithm for one image, means complexity will be there. That will be there. But here I was okay. Finally, I got a good result.
Our main objective is to reduce the encryption time. It's very important, right, ma'am?
Yes, very important. Encryption time and even decryption time, sir. You should make sure whether you are able to decrypt it back or not. Sometimes decryption may not happen.
For the purpose only, we are using symmetric cryptography. Symmetric cryptography will take less time comparing with public cryptography.
Yes, correct.
So we are using, so your work, you are using public cryptography as well as
private. For this work, this work
So, but okay, ma'am. I will contact you, ma'am. After end of the session, just give your mail ID, ma'am.
No problem, sir. No problem.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Any question or session is there? Usha ma'am or Devika ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Participants, if you have any questions, please you can raise your questions. Participants, do you have any questions to ask?
Ma'am, if anyone wants to discuss after meeting also, they can you can share my number, ma'am. No problem. Whatever
Okay, ma'am.
my end I can help, I can help.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want
Sure,
your
ma'am.
mail ID and number also, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm from Manigan from SRM University.
Yeah.
So,
No, thank you. No. Shall we wind up, ma'am? Then, Usha ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Participants, is there any question? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the deep discussion.
Yes.
Starting from information security and the explanation regarding algorithm and methods.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope today's session would be extremely helpful for all the participants.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Venkatesh,
Thank you
sir.
so much, ma'am.
Thank you,
Devi,
ma'am.
ma'am,
Thank
is there
you.
any photo
It
session,
was
ma'am?
really a wonderful session, ma'am.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
you was explaining very nicely with the major pitfalls and how it got motivated, and image encryption and confusion and diffusion. Everything was very clear. So I was so happy. The participants also enjoyed the session. I think so. So any doubts and things that they can get clarified with it.
Yeah,
So
sure.
participants, if you have any questionnaire sessions, you can start with it. Already came.
Yes, ma'am. There was no question.
Okay,
Do we
ma'am.
have a
Thank
photo
you.
session, ma'am?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes. So participants, please switch on your video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
We'll meet in tomorrow's session. Thank you. Thank you, dear participants.
Thank you all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.